color bracket, and they're saying they're Jew. So now he's a sovereign because he's got nationality. But as a black person, I can't go nowhere and say I'm a black man, I need this. I'm a black man, I need that. So everyone that you see identify themselves as black today, they're Israelites. And every man and woman and every white man that identifies himself as white is Edomites. So you got Israelites. So Jacob had two sons, right? One is So Isaac had two sons. Was it Jacob? Isaac, innit? Isaac had two sons. Isaac and Jacob and Esau. Yeah. So Jacob and Esau. So Jacob had a twin brother. He's called Esau. One came out red. One came out red, which is Esau. In your Quran, it's called Jesus Esau. But that's play with words, and we know. People in the West, we know. But Esau and Jacob are twin brothers by Rebecca and what's his name? Rebecca,
Isaac,
and Isaiah, right?
Isaac, yeah. But that's not my point. Yeah. My point is still, I don't see how your claim has been fulfilled in the last condition.
I'm not claiming anything. He's claiming. I'm not claiming anything.
What are you doing then?
I know who I am.
But that's still a claim. And the evidence you brought, I don't see it fulfills it.
You know what? You see God.
Yeah.
God, you see God.
Yeah.
God is not, God doesn't got Alzheimer's. God knows who his children are.
Yeah.
God is not sick. God is not dumb. If he's a true Israelite, then the judgments and the curses will act upon him.
100%.
God,
I agree with you, but my point is, I don't see that the last one has fulfilled on yourself.
You don't even know where the conversation is going, and you don't know where it's coming.
No.
Your opinion is fine. I can say I don't agree with your opinion.
No problem. That's fine.
Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
That's fine. Perfectly fine. But I just came with a question.
I know, and I answered your question. But you said you can't see all the ship and going into Egypt again. Because again means that you've done it before, and you're going to do it again. So if we know what happened the first time, so the second time is us now that's living, me and you live in flesh now, is going to be witness to what has passed. Because we only know about the present time now. We can't know about the future to come.
100%.
Right?
So you're saying that verse 68 is referring to a future event?
No, I'm referring that we are already in the land of this man. He understands because we're in the land of our captivity now.
Is this Egypt?
Spiritually.
No.
Spiritually.
Where does it say spiritually in the text?
I just showed you.
No. When it said it in Revelations, it said it was talking about a spiritual Egypt. But when it said it in Deuteronomy, it didn't say spiritual.
So
that's my point.
So you reckon that the Israelis that's in Israel now, you reckon that they're going to have an enemy that's going to take them away from Israel in ships?
No.
So what are you saying then?
That's not my point. My point is I'm not affirming this person is Israel. I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. This is what you came and you took the guy away that I was having a conversation with.
He left. No.
He didn't leave.
No. I asked you permission. Can I ask you a question? And you said yes.
Yeah. And then I said yes.
You said yes. You could have said no.
All right. Can I ask you something from the Quran?
1 minute.
Yeah, I'll ask you.
Let me finish.
You're just upset.
No, I'm not upset at all. You shouldn't use this type of argument. You're upset. The point is
because you keep telling me you don't agree with something, or you don't give me a solution.
No.
You're smoother than butter, bro. You're smoother than butter. Look, speak to me like a man.
We have a discussion.
No, you're not.
You shouldn't go to the insults.
Where's the insult?
You're smoother than butter.
So where's the insult to that, brother?
Well, from what I understand, you're trying to say that someone has a slippery way of talking. Me, I'm saying...
No, butter is not slippery, it's smooth.
My point is... My point is... No, my point is... I don't think we're going to... We can leave this one, but my point is...
No, but why leave something that I already give you the answer, and you telling me you don't believe it, doesn't make it any better without giving me a solution?
It's not a solution. You haven't fulfilled that condition.
Why you say that?
I've already told you. Because it says that they'll be taken in ships and returned to Egypt. And Egypt is a landmass. I don't see that Egypt, whenever there's a place of bondage, we can call that place Egypt. That's my point.
That's fine.
So,
that's fine.
No problem.
That's fine. So you don't see the curses fit. So you think the curses fit the brother that was here?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay, that's fine.
No problem.
But what I want to know, because I've been studying the Quran and I was thinking of switching faith, but then I realized in Surah 33 Al-Ahzab.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know? It says...
Limited. You could, yeah.
It says, mention, O Muhammad, when we took from the prophets their covenant, and from you, and from Noah, and from Abraham, and from Moses and Jesus, the son of Mary, we took from them a solemn covenant.
Okay.
So who is the them? You can read it in your language, and I want to know who is them. Because this is like D-Day. The Israelites. Speak that louder, man. The Israelites.
Okay.
The Israelites.
Okay, I will tell you what I understand. Okay. The them, it hasn't been identified. Okay.
So no. It says when we took from the prophets.
Okay.
Their covenant from you and Noah. We know Noah.
Okay.
Okay, you said they weren't identified. You're lying again.
No, I'll come to it.
So Noah and Abraham and Moses and Isa, according to you, which is Jesus, the son of Mary.
Okay.
And we took from them a solemn covenant. You know what solemn means? Holy.
Okay.
We took from them. Explain.
Okay. Me, I'm very limited in this.
Now he's limited.
No.
Now he's limited.
Okay.
Now you're limited. I tell you, it's smoother than butter.
Okay, listen.
Smoother than butter.
I'll tell you.
Nothing is wrong.
So why does that verse tip the balance?
Because the balance is...
Excuse me. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
What I know, in the Arabic language, when you have a pronoun, so for example, he, she, them, I, us, the general rule is the pronoun will refer to the last thing being mentioned. Okay? So if someone said, for example, where is Muhammad? And then I say, he went to the shop.
The black one or the white?
Regardless.
Because I know the black Muhammad.
Okay, but that's a separate point.
No, it's not, because there's two different Muhammads.
We'll say John. Someone asked, where is John? And I said, he went to the shop. The he here, the pronoun, would refer to John.
Does that make sense? In this context?
So when it's...
in this context, does it make sense?
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So when it says them, the them would refer to those who have been mentioned. Yeah.
Exactly.
Which were those...
Which would be the...
Five messengers.
Prophets, yeah. So he said that we took.
Yeah.
We. Who's the we?
Allah.
So he says we took from the prophets. From.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the phone from you.
Okay.
Their covenant, which we know our covenant. There's a covenant. God made a covenant with Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. And these covenants were all in different stages according to the Bible. Which there was a covenant when the last covenant that he made with Christ, he says that he's going to put his spirit in us in the last days. And we will be waking up in the land of our captivities. That's prophecy as well, because we're now waking up. Remember, in slavery, we weren't allowed to even read the Bible. We weren't allowed to even speak to the white man's wife. We weren't even allowed, we would get lynched. But now in this present time, 2020, we are waking up in this country. We're reading, we're understanding, we're taking back our book from the white man. So any white person you see preaching from the Bible, no, I ask him, in the Bible, how do you identify yourself in the Bible? White Christians, wherever. How do you identify? They can't say they're Israelites, you know, so they're no identity. No, the Quran, we know that the Israelites are Allah's favorite servants. He says it.
He says it in a particular time, in a particular place.
So, and we cause the people who are oppressed to inherit the eastern regions of the land, and the western ones which we had blessed, and the good word, that is decree of your Lord was fulfilled for the children of Israel.
Yes.
Because of what they patiently endured. And we destroyed. He says that the Muslim are his enemy, and the white man, and the Romans.
Okay.
That's what he says. And I said, but you're a white man.
No, he said Christian. He didn't say Muslim. He didn't say Muslim.
Who did he say?
He didn't say Muslim.
Bro, he can probably add us there anyway.
So, the children of Israel, when we save you from the people of Pharaoh, that's Egypt. So the Quran is actually corresponding with the Bible.
In places, yes.
Yeah, in places. So he says that when we saved you from the people of Pharaoh, we were afflicting you with the worst torment. Who were afflicting you with the worst torment?
100%, yes.
So that's why it's called bondage, house of bondage. Not that it's literally called house of bondage, but what the Israelites endured was bondage. So
100%.
it's called house of bondage.
I agree.
Yeah? So that's why I said Egypt means house of bondage to us. Killing your sons and keeping your woman alive. In that was a great trail from us. And even in the Joseph and the Egyptians, we came to help the Ishmaelites as well. You know that scripture? We came and Joseph and the Egyptians, when Joseph was in bondage, when Joseph was reigning in Egypt, he came with army and he helped the Ishmaelites.
Okay. In the Quran, there's many places where Allah He mentioned what Quran.
Let me put this in our Bible. No,
Okay. You with me?
You need to be honest and identify. No one identify who the Israelites are, yeah? And you know why? Because of Psalm 60.
Are we on this point or this
Psalms
point?
83. No, because I'm saying there's a lot of hypocrisy.
But what was your point about this, the them?
You didn't answer my point.
I said a pronoun refers to the last thing being mentioned.
Let's read it again.
So they took a covenant from the prophet.
No. Yeah.
That's what it says.
That's what it says.
What do you understand by covenant?
Yeah, that's what it says in Arabic. It says.
So
That's what language means. The pronoun refers to the last thing mentioned.
what I was saying is that the books that was taken that is being mentioned in here comes from here. So he says when we took the prophets their covenant. So our covenant is written in here. So if you take our covenant, that means you need to use it.
Can I just say something? Sorry, can you excuse me? I'm going to go now.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. Sorry if I offended you in any way.
You haven't offended.
Maybe we'll continue.
You haven't offended.
So your name?
Prince.
Yusuf. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Nice conversation.
No problem. Who's this? Do you know who this was?
Where's the boss?
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
It's yours.